Hello, my name is Nicole Turner. So this all started about 7 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, 2008. So, gosh, 10 years ago. 2008 hit and I felt like I was really vulnerable. A bit of land and try to at least be self-sustaining on a farm. Started with the USDA. And just in starting that from that experience in 2008 when the recession hit, we wanted to, we also became more knowledgeable about the food system and just wanted to see if we could create an environment. I had seen awful videos of animal treatment and wanted to see if we could do something a little bit different about the statistics on the census. Was that 90+% of the crops grown in the United States, soybean and corn, were herbicide tolerant crops, meaning they're genetically modified, if we want to call it GMO, but more, I think, a word and a language that would give us a better grasp would be to call the plants what they are, which is herbicide tolerant, meaning you can spray them with chemicals, herbicides, and they don't die. And in understanding pesticides and really what they do, aside from killing the weeds, is they really kill the soil's ability to support plants. They kill the micro in the soil as well as killing the weeds. And then I was digging a little bit deeper, and herbicides in human gut and animal gut will kill your gut bacteria flora, so you can't digest and pull nutrients. So the short-term effect is very easy to see, and maybe, you know, maybe it's all about this gluten intolerance. Maybe gluten intolerance is a result of our inability to digest our food properly because it's got herbicides and pesticides on it that kill our gut flora. But what are the long-term health impacts? Well, anyway, we're trying to have a small sustainable farm, and we're raising our sheep, and we're not spraying our fields, we're letting them be on it, and we're trying to stay away from all that. Here I am at my local hardware store to get my organic corn for my chickens and sheep, and doing my best to educate people and support a changing food system. I want to show you my chickens too. But I think if we start calling it, instead of GMO, we start actually calling it herbicide tolerant, we'll be able to share our message a little bit more clear. But maybe there's even long-term health effects that will be able to be justified as we dig a little bit deeper. All I want to say is just know your food, support the local farmer, live in a way that is different than the industrial food system, and find solutions in your own way and educate the people in your community as best you can about the real issues that we're facing. Be creative. What can you do to make a difference or educate about this issue? Industrial farming is dependent on poison and making us sick. So let's stop supporting it.